In this tutorial, I'll show you where to get 3D model and then textures so you can furnish your room. So for 3D model, these are the site that I would recommend you to go and get from. So first of all is TurboSquid, turbosquid.com. You click on sofa and price, go to free. These are the free models you can download. These are, so you click on this, and you go download, and here's all the 5 top you can download. So 3ds Max, obviously for 3ds Max. FBX is the one that I would recommend you to get it from, and then OBJ, and then the texture 5. Second is CG Trader. Same thing, you click lighting, you type on lighting, and you go and you choose free. These same thing, these are the free model you can download. But my favorite and the one that I would recommend you to use the most and utilizes the most is Polygon. Polygon is 3D asset online library. So here you can find textures, model, and HDR, and all these sites will have free model for you to download. You just need to sign up and then get an account, and then you can download all the free stuff. So these are my online library, the one that I have purchased, and then using Polygon credits. So you can sign up for Polygon for like a month of like 20 bucks, and then you can use those credits to download these model. And then once you download, you have that forever, and you can use throughout your project. So let's say if I want this chair right here, and let's say this table right here, I would go here, 3D software, go to Blender, cycles, and then I would choose the default. Once you download, it will come into a zip file, and then you just have to unzip it. So in this folder, you would have the generic, which has the FBX 5 for you, and the textures, and then if you go software, Blender, this is the Blender 5 for you. And then you would want to save this whole folder in your computers. If I want to bring my Polygon chair in here, if I can go File, Append, and then I would direct that to my path to where I save it. So I save it in my 3D model Blender, and I would need to find that chair, Append. So there's a lot of stuff, but you don't need to worry about that much. You will need to you only need to look at the collection. So collection, and then just append the collection in, and now you have a chair. So now I can move that chair to where I would want it. And then I would want to rotate it 180 degree. I just grab this, type in 180. That would just rotate the chair 180 for you. You just need to type it on. You don't have to like press on like a box or anything. You just click on the axis that you want to move. So I want to move this z-axis 90 degree, just z-axis, and then type on 90 on your keyboard. And that's it. And then I would want this to rotate a little bit skew like this. You would never want to put a chair or a furniture like 90 degrees parallel to the wall itself, because that looks too perfect. And when you're trying to portray things in render, you want to make things as real as possible. You really need to have some human imperfection, because there's never going to be a chair this parallel to the wall. There's always going to be some crooked. You don't have to do a lot, just by tiny a little bit like that. That's enough. And then I see this proportion of this windows looks a little bit off, so I want to move it down a little bit. So it's around here, it looks good. And then I can append my my table in again. So same thing again, append, direct it to where you link it. You save it, copy, go here, append, collection, append that in. And then you see right here, you want to name these collection. So I would name this armchair, and then in order to name it, just double click on the collection itself. And you can see tables right here. And then I want to move it here. The more furniture you can add, the better it is. the more you can add, the more realistic it is. The key to being realistic in render is that you have to have interior fillers. So you have to think about it's not only the chair, the bed, the table itself, but what's on those. So the chair you have usually have a coat on it. A table will have a little bit coffee cup on there. The windowsill probably gonna have those small plant on the windowsill, and uh, the door is probably gonna have some shoes around it. Figure out what's actually in your ruler. It's not just about the big thing; it's the little things that count. So make sure you pay attention to it and give them the extra 10 or 15% that will make your render looks a lot better just by adding these things. So those things called interior fillers. You just need to fill your scene with a lot of interior fillers to the point that looks convincing this is real. Because in the real world, there's never gonna be this clean of a room of just four walls, a window, a door, and then a table and a chair. There's gonna be stuff around surrounding it, like see what's on your table and then put that into your model. There's a lot of free stuff. See, you can just download the FBX file, download and import that in. And for yourself, that's not a blend file itself. You can import that in by go file, import, and you can choose your import type in. If you download an FBX, you can import an FBX here. If you download an object file, you can go here, wavefront, obj. And then the process will be the same. Go download a lot of stuff, put it in your scene, and furnish it to the best of your ability.